Welcome to VoiceOver Work, an audiobook sampler. Where do you listen? Today is 9/11. Learning to learn is one of the most valuable skills you will ever possess because it unlocks everything you want in life. Imagine learning any skill, hobby, or passion in just days versus months and becoming good enough to make money with it. Imagine remembering important dates and appointments and breezing through tests with less studying time than anyone. What could you accomplish if you could guarantee being able to learn and perfect it? Success in business, personal satisfaction, better relationships and friendships, and overall, creating the life you want. Peter Hollins' book, Learn Like Einstein, was written to make that happen. And this is the chapter-by-chapter preview of Learn Like Einstein. Chapter 1. Curiosity is the key, and how to remain focused. Einstein is one of the most celebrated scientists, thinkers, and philosophers of all time. His scientific achievements are nothing short of remarkable, but individuals may be wondering, why should it matter to them? What people don't realize is that many of his observations about learning are relevant in daily life even today. Learn Like Einstein brings to life the legendary Einstein's many insights into problem solving, exploring a broad range of topics from curiosity and focus to goal setting and risk taking. In this book, individuals will have an opportunity to unleash their inner Einstein by unearthing their own learning style through practical guidelines, self-reflection, and thought-provoking ideas. All this knowledge is accessible for readers of all ages to explore and become more creative thinkers. This book is akin to a beloved best friend for anyone who wants to maximize their efficiency while devouring complex material with confidence. Curiosity is a vital asset for lifelong learners. It serves as an innate motivator that encourages people to go above and beyond, playing an integral role in the active pursuit of knowledge and ideas. From the insatiable inquiries of a 3-year-old toddler to the intricate theories of world-renowned scientists like Einstein, it is curiosity that drives investigation, allowing people to perceive phenomena from different angles and understand how they are interconnected. This chapter is going to be all about engaging with this intrinsic motivation, pursuing instinctual inclinations toward new topics and concepts by narrowing one's focus on no more than a few key objectives and pushing oneself with dogged determination toward these goals. Individuals can develop skills that allow them to embrace challenges with optimism. Curiosity unlocks everything. Albert Einstein revolutionized the way we view the world, yet he didn't consider himself especially gifted. Instead, he believed in the power of imagination over knowledge and credited his success to his immense curiosity. The desire to understand things outside his realm produced a relentless pursuit of answers, questions, and ideas that ultimately shaped mankind's current understanding of science. So, what is curiosity? Why should it be valued? And how does it fuel mankind's imagination to become better, more vigorous learners? Curiosity can be defined as the desire to learn or know more about something. It's a powerful motivator for exploration, discovery, and learning, and it's a fundamental part of human nature. When people are curious about something, they are driven to seek out new information, to ask questions, and to explore the world around them. This process of exploration and discovery is essential for learning and personal growth, and it is what fuels mankind's imagination to become better and more vigorous learners. Furthermore, curiosity can help people develop a growth mindset. A growth mindset is the belief that people can continuously learn and improve themselves, no matter their skill set or knowledge base. It's based on the Chapter 2, Building an Autonomous Mind, Paradoxes, and Protégés. In the pursuit of learning and growth, people often come across obstacles that seem insurmountable. How can they overcome these challenges and become more effective learners? This chapter will explore 3 concepts that can help people do just that: the paradox mindset, the Einstein distraction index, and the protégé effect. The paradox mindset involves holding 2 seemingly contradictory ideas in your mind at the same time and finding a solution that reconciles them. This requires a creative and innovative approach to problem solving, which can be enhanced by the protégé effect. By teaching others, we deepen our own understanding of the subject, which can help us develop new ideas and solutions. Adopting a paradox mindset is key to fostering an autonomous mind. Instead of striving for perfection, accept that life is full of contradictions and complexities, with seemingly incompatible elements intertwined. It is important for individuals to encourage themselves to be creative and come up with solutions that don't always fit within the constructive boundaries of traditional philosophies. However, distractions can get in the way of both the paradox mindset and the protégé effect. The Einstein distraction index can help us identify the things that distract us and develop strategies to minimize their impact on our ability to learn and work effectively. This, in turn, can enhance our ability to hold contradictory ideas in our minds, teach others effectively, and, ultimately, become more effective problem solvers. By cultivating the paradox mindset, leveraging the protégé effect, and minimizing distractions through the Einstein distraction index, people can become more effective learners and problem solvers, capable of handling complex challenges and achieving their full potential. How to adopt the paradox mindset. The paradox mindset is a way of thinking that embraces the idea of paradoxes and contradictions as a means of generating new insights and ideas. It involves being comfortable with ambiguity, uncertainty, and conflicting perspectives, and to consider the world with a both-and approach instead of an either-or one. Rather than viewing contradictions as obstacles or barriers to understanding, those with a paradox mindset see them as opportunities for exploration and learning. They recognize that reality is often complex and multifaceted, and that seemingly contradictory ideas can coexist and even complement each other. Individuals with a paradox mindset are able to hold multiple perspectives and ideas in their minds simultaneously, and use this as a way to challenge assumptions, question established norms, and generate new ideas. They're able to see the value in different perspectives and use this to foster collaboration and creativity. In 1996, a creative research journal study conducted by Harvard psychiatrist Albert Rothenberg found that Nobel Prize winners and other innovative scientists often devote large chunks of their time to actively imagining multiple opposites or antitheses concurrently. This shows how important it is. Chapter 3, The Power of Thoughts, the World Within Your Head. Thoughts have immense power to drive one's progress and can make learning more effective if channeled properly. Learning can often feel like an uphill battle, but just by homing in on the power of thought and certain helpful tools, it can be a much more enjoyable and rewarding experience. This chapter discusses techniques such as thought walking that allows individuals to take their ideas for a walk, which encourages creativity and helps bring out details that otherwise may have been impossible to access. Furthermore, through another type of technique known as thought experiments, it is possible to focus the mind on finding even more creative solutions to challenges. Image streaming is another cool tool that encourages students to pay close attention to the details they're presented with and increases their understanding of those details. Ultimately, harnessing the power of thoughts is key when learning. These tools give people the opportunity to do just that. Thought walking. Many of the most monumental minds in history had a common habit of taking long, solo hikes to help them think up their greatest works. The French philosopher Jean-Jacques Rousseau famously referred to these walks as his thought walks. Similarly, Johann Wolfgang von Goethe took one of these strolls for inspiration whenever he wanted to come up with something new, and it was during his hikes in the scenic Berchtesgaden Alps that Sigmund Freud crafted his extensively influential theory on human unconsciousness that still looms large over the modern mind. Whether looking toward nature to gain insight or finding a space to brainstorm in peace and quiet, powerful thinkers have hiked their way through history one step at a time. There's a good reason Einstein loved to take those strolls. There's plenty of evidence, just ask Darwin, that the simple act of putting one foot in front of the other can do wonders for an individual's memory, problem-solving, and even creativity. While working at Princeton University, Einstein chose to walk 1.5 miles each way to and from work. This shows that he was committed to maintaining an active lifestyle and was willing to incorporate physical activity into his daily routine. Walking, helping with boosting creativity and expediting learning, may not seem to make sense from a cognitive perspective. After all, it distracts the brain from other tasks, forcing it to focus on simply putting one foot in front of the other. Researchers now believe this is due to something called transient hypofrontality, which essentially means that when walking, brain activity in the frontal lobes, responsible for memory, judgment, and language, among other functions, can be lowered temporarily. This shift in thinking can lead to new insights that otherwise wouldn't be achieved while seated. While this idea has yet to be proven, it's certainly an interesting concept. Taking a thought walk is an excellent way to deal with stressful situations. This exercise allows stress levels to come down so that individuals can gain perspective on the problem at hand. This reflective practice allows individuals to distance themselves from the present moment and give them the opportunity to find valuable insight into the problem. During this Chapter 4, The Art of Learning, Failing, Solving Problems, and Reading Like Einstein. Albert Einstein was not only a brilliant scientist, but also an exceptional learner. He was known for his innovative approach to problem-solving, his willingness to embrace failure, and his voracious reading habits. Einstein was an avid reader who believed that reading was essential for expanding one's knowledge and developing empathy. By reading widely and critically, everyone can broaden their perspectives, gain new insights, and approach problems with a more nuanced understanding. He understood that failure is an integral part of the learning process. By embracing failure and learning from his mistakes, he was able to make significant breakthroughs in his research. Everyone has failed at something, at least once, yet failure can be incredibly beneficial if it's used positively to inspire growth and learning. Failure can help people learn how to better handle similar situations in the future, as well as lead them to become motivated to read more and figure out solutions to their problems. Einstein, too, was known for his innovative and unconventional approach to problem solving. By thinking outside the box, accepting the risk of failure, and challenging conventional wisdom, he was able to come up with groundbreaking solutions. How to fail like a scientist. Albert Einstein's theories revolutionized how humans see the cosmos, having shaped their contemporary culture. However, even the most groundbreaking minds can stumble. And although Einstein made many invaluable scientific achievements, he also had his share of misinterpretations. His three biggest blunders were in regard to the cosmological constant, quantum mechanics, and gravitational waves. Despite this, though, these missteps only further emphasize just how resilient science can be as concepts are tested and retested in order to gain accurate results. In a sense, then, it's this very trial and error process that allows science to progress, under the supervision of great minds like Einstein, who push mankind even closer to understanding their universe. Here are three of Einstein's greatest failures, probably too strong a word given how much he actually accomplished, and the possibility that he was correct in the end. The cosmological constant. In 1917, Einstein introduced the cosmological constant into his equations of general relativity, which was intended to account for the observed fact that the universe appeared to be static and unchanging. However, when it was later discovered that the universe was actually expanding, Einstein retracted this constant and called it his biggest blunder. Quantum mechanics. While Einstein is known for his groundbreaking work in theoretical physics, he never fully accepted the implications of quantum mechanics. He famously said, "God does not play dice with the universe," expressing his belief that there must be an underlying order and predictability to the universe. However, quantum mechanics has since been proven to be a fundamental part of how the universe works, and its predictions have been confirmed by numerous experiments. Gravitational waves. In 1916, Einstein predicted the existence of gravitational waves as a consequence of his theory of general relativity.
This episode of Voiceover Work, an audiobook sampler, was brought to you by Newton Media Group. Thank you for tuning in. If you enjoyed today's show, head over to bit.ly/Peter Hollins to gain access to their free resources.